Hello there, NWI. Welcome to Bluer by the Lake, the podcast that explores region life through blue lens. I'm your host, Tracy Martin, and I'm doing something really exciting right now. I'm here at the Lake County Board of Elections and Registration. It's after hours. The office is closed. I can't go in and file, but I am going to be filing to run for office, and I wanted to show you how easy it is to fill out these forms. Because if you're watching this, hopefully you're getting this before Friday at 11:59 a.m. because it is that's the deadline to file. So I'm really going to hope you're seeing this before then so that you can get yourself in here to run. It's one of the easiest things you could possibly do. So I'm going to, they have everything you need here. They have, I'm going to do a quick scan. They have forms for Democrats and Republicans. They have every kind of bit of information that you could need. And I am here doing this. All right. So we're going to grab the ones I need. Let's have a look. See. Oh, okay. So I'm going to be running for precinct committeeman. I'm state convention delegate. So we're going to grab that. And we're going to grab this. And I got both of these forms here. Okay. And look, they even have a pen for us. Okay, that's really awesome. All right. So here we go. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, oh, my knees are all all right. So here we go. Here is the first one. All right, let's do my precinct committee one first. Okay. Ta-da! It's this nifty form here. All right, so it wants my name. My name is Tracy Lynn Martin because that's who I am. Okay. All right, I am a voter in the precinct of, I'm pretty sure it's the Munsters, but I'm going to double check that. I'm going to tell you how you can double check that. Sitting right here in a tick. Okay. So just be patient. Okay. So we're going to put that in because I know. I went to IndianaVoters.com. Oops. I already told you. Okay. So we got Munsters in the township of North. But again, I'm going to tell you how you can figure that out if you don't know. Okay. So I need that. And the city or town of Munster, Munster town, county of Hawk Lake. Okay. I reside in the first congressional district. Huh. Now, pro tip, everybody in Lake County resides in the first congressional district. Awesome. Okay. I request that my name be placed on the May 5th, 2026 primary ballot of the party with which I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated with the Democratic Party. And so I am going to put myself in there, and I'm going to put precinct committeeman for writing that there again. All right. And now it wants my address. So let's put that down. It's pretty easy. I'm not going to tell you what that is. I don't want you showing up to my house unless you're bringing cookies or candy or dinner. Dinner is always appreciated. But if you want to know my address to do that, you're going to have to message me at bluerbythelake@gmail.com. Okay. Oh, I started telling you my address. We'll have to beep that out. Okay. All right. Monster. And it wants my zip, so I'm going to put that down. And that wants to know what my mailing address is. And that's the same, so I'm just going to put same. Okay. Now it's asking me how I want my name to appear on the ballot. And it's a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. It looks a little weird to me, but basically what it looks like this is saying is my name that appears in the ballot doesn't technically have to match what is on my voter's registration or driver's license. Um, the only real issue that you need to have is that they can't be inappropriate or that you can't, there's certain job titles that can't be used if you as a nickname, unless it's an actual title. Like you can't call yourself doctor if you're really not a doctor. That's my understanding, but I bet you the Board of Elections could tell me a little more about that if I wanted to know. So, but I just want my name to appear on the ballot as Tracy L. Martin. So here's the key. I'm going to show you this really quick. Okay. So you need to put your name one per box. So Tracy, and then L, and then Martin. Not Tracy L. Martin here, not Tracy L. Martin in one box and nothing here. Tracy L. Martin. Or they will make you rewrite that. They'll do it. So just do it that way. Don't play around with that. Just do it. Because you don't want to be standing here and have like 10 people standing behind you and be that person. You just don't want that. So do it right the first time. That's why I'm doing this for you. Okay. All right. So now we got that. I'm happy with that. So on the back, it says I need a notary. Well, good news is, folks, that you don't need to worry about that. Cost, it needs a notary, but turns out that there are several notaries here at the Board of Elections, and they can notarize for you free of charge. Only thing to keep in mind is that you cannot sign ahead of time. You need to sign and date it the day that you're going to be there. And you need to sign in front of the notary. So you can put your phone number in there. You can put your email address in there, but leave the date and your signature until you are standing in front of the notary. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of the curve and put my phone number and my email address down. Now, luckily, I used to have kind of an embarrassing email address when I was younger, but then I grew up and changed that. So I'm putting that down. And don't worry, they're not going to spam you. It's just that they often communicate with candidates via email. So it's usually better to do just that. Okay. So I have my form filled out and tomorrow I can take it in. But right now, that was the first one. Now let's do the second one. All right. So Tracy Lynn, that's my middle name. Don't wear it out. Martin. Certify that I am a registered voter of, again, Munster in the township of North. In the town of Munster. Munster represent county of Lay. I reside in the 1st Congressional District, and I am running for state convention delegate. Now, it wants to know the name of okay, so it's got 2 spots here. I can put precinct committeeman and put my precinct number there, or I'll show you guys this, okay? So, right, it's backwards and it's hard to do. So right here, we've got, it says it can be precinct committeeman. If you can read backwards, congratulations. This one is for state delegate. But I suspect that this number and this number are not the same. And I don't think it's my congressional district. So let me think about this. Oh, wait, looky this. They have a nice little form here that will tell me what district I am in for my Democratic delegate districts. So all I need to do is go in this middle column here and show you right there. And I'm going to go down and I'm going to find where my precinct is. I am M6. Oh, so that looks like I am going to be in State Delegate District 75. All right, I'm going to show you, Ed. I'm going to be so proud if you can read backwards because I cannot see. We have Munster 6, and that's 75. Okay, so I'm going to put down State Convention Delegate 75. And I'm going to rewrite my address right here because the form is very similar. Again, I'm not telling you where I live unless you are interested in bringing me some sort of baked good or other edible delicious treat that makes my life pleasant. All right, so I'm going back. I'm going to make my name the same on the ballot for both, but I suppose if I was feeling crazy like that, I could be Tracy Awesome Sauce State Delegate. But, I don't want to confuse the electorate. So I'm going to stay consistent with my naming. It's good branding. Okay. So we've got name there. Let's look at the back here. Okay. Same deal. Stop. I need a notary. So pause. I'm not signing. I am not dating. I'm putting my phone number down so I don't have to bother with that when I turn this in tomorrow. And then I'm putting my email address down, and then I'm going to wait and chill my chompers till tomorrow so that I can finish my registration. Now, I am likely not going to record this because it's going to be very busy for these next 2 days as people try to get their filings in. But I'll let you know when I'm done, and I will let you know when I'm posted so that you can go and see, and you can see how your democracy works. So as I go through this, I'm going to have a whole series called Watch Tracy Run, because what could possibly be more fun than watching me fill out paperwork and go door knocking and all that good stuff. Um, but I want everybody to know that we can all easily put our money where our mouth is. We can run for office. We can make a contribution. It doesn't have to cost us a dime, and we can be involved in the processes that really need us, which is our democracy. These positions are the wheels that make democracy turn. It's the gears and the cogs, and without them, it doesn't function. And so we need you. We need you to run for these positions. We need you to we need you to get out there and do the work. It's low commitment. You don't need to spend money to run. Once you get the position, it's very low commitment. There's, some work to do. You can get as much help with it as you need. It's mostly going out and talking to your neighbors, and showing up, doing the thing, making choices and decisions when you're called upon to make them. You want your seat at the table. This is your entry ticket, friends. So get up here. You have until 11:59 a.m. on this Friday to get your paperwork in to your county offices. Here at the Lake County Board of Elections and Registration, they offer notary services. As a courtesy, it's free. You'll get in, you'll get out, you'll be on with your day, and you'll know that you are going to be making a major contribution to the democratic processes here in your county. So anyhow, folks, stay warm and stay tuned as this exciting adventure unfolds. Bye.